just in time, always on dot. And today, I can see the excitement in the room. I can feel the vibe. And absolutely, I am super excited too because this is a special product, just like the people here are saying, just like Russ is excited or Lindsay is excited. This is something totally different. And I think this is one of the breakthrough products that I have launched with a new kind of a vision, with a new kind of an execution. And we'll be talking about that at length. This is not going to be an extremely long webinar, but we'll be together for the next couple of hours. So just, seat yourself, be comfortable, get a hot drink or a cold drink, depending on how the mood is, how the weather is. And let's get started, right? Everyone's excited to be here, right? Good to see you guys. Good to see all the familiar faces. I see so many names that have been on so many webinars. We've got Lindsay Bond. We've got Carlos L. Hey, Carlos, how are you doing? Carlos Lardini, if I'm not wrong. We've got Russ Crittenden. Hey, Russ, how are you? Lots of other familiar faces too, and some new faces too. So we'll do a quick round of customary introductions. I am Cyril and I am the founder of Technic We create fantastic apps for online marketers, for small businesses. And today I'm in Thailand. Yes, that's right. I'm not in my usual Dubai. I'm in Thailand. I'm moving towards South Southeast Asia, South Asia, and it's a beautiful country. Today it is 7 a.m. where I am, and beautiful weather here. A little bit I would say it's raining. It's been raining, so it's a bit damp around outside, but I'm enjoying this because I just came here from the heat of Dubai. Now, where are you guys from? Let me know in the chat. What's the time for you? Let's get the introductions out. I know some of you guys. Lindsay should be in Bali, depending on whether he is back in Australia or Bali right now. So yeah, let me know all the other guys. Where are you from? We got Russ from Canada, of course, Russ. We got Bruce from FL, Florida. 8 p.m. for Bruce. Luis from Colombia. Hola, Luis, if that's the country, of course. Carlos from NY. Eve from Wisconsin. Martin, yes, there is sound, and I think most people can hear me very clearly. So just check your speakers. Hey, DSD. Now do see some new names here. So another quick questions. All of you guys who are new to me, who have never done a webinar with me before, and maybe you got one of my products, maybe a couple, but you not got a lot of my products. You don't know much about Techniforce. Drop me a new in the chat, right? Drop me a new in the chat because I want to know about my audience and I want to customize my webinar based on what I see. Yes, this is a live webinar. This is not pre-recorded. I'm not going to rant at you endlessly. I'm going to give you a chance to speak. This is going to be a conversation, guys. You're going to be able to ask me questions, right? And I will be answering the questions. I'll be doing my best to give you the best information that I can. So we have Desmond. Desmond is new to me and probably my products. DSD, kind of new. Yeah, DSD, you joined my email list recently. Good to see you, DSD. Awesome. So looks like Lindsay is back to Australia. Awesome. Good to know that, Lindsay. I will be actually in Thailand for a while now. Yeah, probably long term. I don't know yet, but this is how it seems, and this is what I'm planning to. All right, back again to topic. What are we going to talk about today? Let your AI team run marketing campaigns while you sit back and claim your original profits, claim your profits, right? That was the original claim that AI said that we would be doing, right? We would be able to relax, sit back, and let AI do all the work. And instead, what really happened? It's just a new kind of work. Instead of doing the work yourself or telling your team to do the work, you're the one who's prompting AI all day, battling with AI, trying to get AI to deliver on its promise. And I can tell you, there is a kind of a fatigue that has set in. I mean, I still do a lot of my work with AI, but now it doesn't seem as much fun as before because I know I'm going to be prompting, I'm going to be reprompting, I'm going to be trying to get the results to the stage where I can use them. And it's going to take a few tries. Who else has experienced it? If you have also experienced something like this, then put I have in the chat and I will tell you how to solve that later. Let me see the I haves. We've got Olu from Lagos. Hey Olu, how are you? Kennard's been asking me, can you run an automated Facebook campaigns? We'll talk about that. All right, so click start on autopilot income machine and let your AI team run marketing campaigns. And I can see the trends. Lindsay, Olu, Joe, Jason, Eve. Okay, Jason, you're introducing yourself. Hey, Jason, Eve. So many people have experienced it. Some of us are actually feeling a little bit tired about how to, place AI in automation. It seems like a manual kind of a process, right? Not so much automated as it promised to be, but it can be changed. And I'm sure you've been hearing about, if you are actually reading a lot of AI news like I do, you've been hearing about terms like agent orchestration, and we all heard of OpenClaw. It was a great technology, but it fizzled out because that was just another kind of work, right? But it gave you a good deal of automation using long-term memory. So AI is evolving, new technologies are coming in. The potential is all there, right? The potential to deliver on its promise is all there, but getting there is going to take some time because it's a step by step process. We're going to figure out one thing and then another and then another. But on the way, we're going to make some wonderful discoveries and we're going to be able to execute on the promise in some manner. So today, I'm going to combine the two technologies, agent orchestration and long term memory, to enable a little more automation. I would say a lot more automation because now you can actually have AI teams that execute on autopilot, right? No instructions, no prompting, no going back to the keyboard every single time you expect a result or you want a result and telling the AI, hey, can you please do this for me? And this is how I want to describe it and give it a long prompt, trying to be a prompt engineer. Nothing like that, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And this is definitely something that is going to change the lives of many small businesses and agencies that are trying to get automation done, that are maybe, not in a position to have large teams, charge large sums, and also spend a lot of money and time on their marketing. So this is going to help you automate it just a little. So again, this is a live webinar and you have my 100% focus. I'm going to do my best to execute on my promise to deliver you the value. And I expect from you nothing but your attention, right? So you got to give me attention. It's time to focus because this is a business webinar. It's not entertainment. We are very focused when we watch a fun show because it's fun. So today, this is all about money making. That's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. So make sure you focus, get your drinks, whatever you are drinking today, and let's get started. Now, again, very quickly, for those of you who are new, I am Cyril Gupta and I'm the founder of Technic Force. We've been creating digital marketing software for digital marketers for over a decade now, nearly a decade and a half. And it's been a great ride. We've made a lot of winner products. People love our products. They use a lot of our products. I see so many people here in this room who've got a lot of my products, who are using literally dozens of my products over time. And of course, they are benefiting from it. That's why they keep coming back and keep looking at my stuff. So I'm really grateful to all the wonderful people who do that. Now, very quickly, let's go to the next one. Today, you can see there is a different slide setup because I am in Thailand. I don't have my usual three monitors, so I'm not able to see the next slide. So I've just tried to, we're going to be looking at the my PowerPoint entire I would say interface, not just the slide. So yeah, that's a little bit of a inconvenience, but we'll live with that. Awesome. So what if you had a marketing team that worked 24/7 to make you successful? How would you like that, right? Uh, if you didn't have to really do all the work yourself. Now, I'm going to ask you another quick question. Now, this is for all you people, all you entrepreneurs. How many of you are solo and how many of you have a team? And I can see, I don't know if Russ, you've preempted me, but all of you guys who have a team, I want you to write team in the chat so that I know exactly where you're coming from. And all of you guys who are solo, write solo in the chat. Perfect. So a lot of solo entrepreneurs in here: Carlos, Russ, Marcel, Bruce, Eve, Jason. Jace Kennard has a team. That's good to know, Kennard. So you are a little bit ahead. But for all of us solo entrepreneurs, all of the people who are creating, services and products and trying to sell things all by themselves, it takes a lot of effort. But wouldn't it change your life if you actually had a team that worked to make you successful while you were working on your own stuff? I know entrepreneurs can never give up work. I have got a huge team, but I still work a lot in my view, of course. And I try to do the max I can because I love my job. And I know that most of us even if we say that we want to live along the beach sometime and just kind of relax, we'll still want to focus on something, get something out there. But the team can help us become much more successful because it can multiply your effort. So everybody would love to have a team, wouldn't you, to grow and be able to expand without putting in more effort, without feeling, that you're always running out of time. That would be the best option, best outcome. But teams are expensive. I'm sure, as Kenner knows, as I know, teams are expensive. They take away a large chunk of your profits and of your revenue. So not everybody can build a team right when they're starting out or even later, right? Because teams can get really expensive, and it's just not just about the money. They are crazy hard to manage. I'm sure, uh, if you've done that, you have found out how hard it is to try and manage people, to get them to work and get them to deliver consistently. It's hard. Now, but what if your team didn't even need breaks or salaries, right? What if they could just work all the time and they didn't tell you, hey, come on, this is what I'm expecting to get, and they would you would feel like a chump paying that much, because it's a lot of it's a big change of big I would say big part of your change, and also it just keeps stacking up every time you need a new member. What if they could also get your work done on autopilot? Now, this is something I found happening in the past. I worked with some guy, he's very enthusiastic delivering, but then, I don't look at his work for 1 week and bam, it's already gone. The work's not high quality anymore. And then I have to come back, reorient them, trying to fix them. But what if your team that you have works on autopilot very consistently? Once you set up the system, once you set up the entire expectations, it just kind of delivers without a break, right? Even if you look at it after 2 months, you still find the same consistent level of work getting done. I know all of us would love that. I know that would help you a lot and help us, all of us, a lot to grow our business online. And what if this team that you're creating also lets you take on clients, and you can use the same system to operate with your clients too, right? So imagine this: having a team just for yourself of two, three, four, 5 people is great, especially if they don't get paid a lot or at all, and they execute consistently. But what if you can actually do this for your clients? If you're running an agency, or if you're trying to provide services, you're trying to work for other businesses, scaling up is insanely hard, right? If you're going to do all the work yourself, that takes time, that takes effort, it reduces your productivity, you get tired, and it's stressful. But what if you could set up a system, set up a team that just continues working, and you can do it over and over for multiple clients, right? Imagine doing it for one client, two clients, three clients, 5 clients, or even 10 or 20 clients, letting your teams deliver the work straight to them. You can do an oversight when you want to, but you know that even if you don't look at it every day, the expectations or the systems that you set up, they continue executing. Won't that change the way you work? Won't that change the business outcomes you have? Won't that change your profitability? Imagine being able to use this entire setup to recruit clients and get paid from them for the marketing services you provide, right? Everybody, every single company out there needs social media. Now, I can't think of a local business or an online business anywhere in the world, in the globe, right? Whether you're from Africa, Asia, whether you're from the US or Australia, or from Europe, or from Canada, anywhere in the world you operate, you're going to have a website. You're going to have to, even if you don't have a website, you will at the minimum have to have social media presence. You will need to be on Facebook, you'll need to be on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, on X, talking about your business, talking about your services, handling client requests, posting regularly about the things that you provide, so that people can discover you and come to you. And then, that's how you grow. So imagine being able to do all of that for your clients without having to manually intervene, and being able to charge $800 to $3,200, even more per client, again on autopilot. Wouldn't that be exciting? If you're excited about doing something like that, drop me a yes in the chat if you would like to get $800 to $3,200 depending on the market, right? So if you are in a country where you have different systems, then you have to again, adjust this number. These are USA numbers. So all of you guys, if you would like to do that, make it possible, drop me a yes in the chat, and I'm going to show you the way how to do that just about soon. So we got Olu, we've got Russ, Eve, Ken Sap. Hey Ken, he says yes. Oh my god, the chat just blew up and it scrolled past me. Joe says sure would. Bruce, yes. Marcel, yes. Lindsay, yippee, of course, yes. Dave, Todd, yes. So, of course, everybody would like that, especially if you had zero employees, zero real employees to manage. You had zero overheads, no electricity, no furniture. You don't need to stack them in a place. You don't need to pay for snacks and water, and you don't need to pay for absolutely anything at all that eats money, and you don't need to deal with people problems, right? Whenever you have a group of people working for you, if you're running multiple projects, it is insanely hard. It can get complicated, but you don't have to deal with that using, of course, AI. And I'm going to show you how. All you need to all you need to deal with is a team that actually works together and plays nice, right? So if you set up a goal, if you set up a system, if you set up a mandate for your team, they work together, every team member executing on its promise, executing on its mandate, getting the work done, asking the other team members when they need assistance, when they need information, assigning, cross assigning tasks, right? In the perfect world, this is how we operate, right? This is how we all operate, where the team actually works together without politics, without perspective that colors them, without prejudices, and kind of just focuses on one thing: get the work done, right? So what happens when you have a team like that, right? When your team is absolutely focused on the mandate, on growing your profits, you actually start growing because the content comes in, because the deliverables come in at the right time, in the right way, and you can just keep executing with that and keep growing with that. So that is, I think, the best way to execute and grow your profits when you don't have to deal with all the other stuff, right? All right, so I scroll down a little bit. Would you hire such a team, right? Would you hire such a team if every other promise that I've told you about, the team is going to deliver? Would you hire such a team? Give me a yes, I will, if you would hire such a team without a beat, without a second thought, and you would ready to get going with them. Let me know in the chat. Say yes, I will, if you would hire such a team. In a hot minute, right, Ken Sap? Of course. And Dave says yes. Olu says yes. Of course, I would love to hire such a team, right? I would absolutely be happy to hire such a team. I'm sure everybody else, because it just changes the way things happen. Now, the problem is, even if you're a solo entrepreneur, even if you're trying to do things on your own and you're using AI, there are big issues. Firstly, work itself, the entire picture of the work is a broken, I would say, story. It's not really something uh, that's consistent, that's easy to execute, even if you know everything, even if you know all the operations. Work is broken. Teams are big and expensive, and that's one big problem that many of us have. We want to we all have grand vision, we all have grand aspirations. I know a lot of us have great ideas too, right? But execution of ideas is not something that you can always do solo, and teams are big and expensive. Most people, more if the more people you have, the more coordination you need to do. We already talked about it. But the worst thing is, if you are a solo entrepreneur, and I've been one for the longest time, and I was lucky enough to find opportunities and grow from here. And I do have a team, and it's been evolving. But solo entrepreneur, as you start off, you can't afford to have teams. Maybe sometimes you don't even want to have team. And so what do you do next, right? So if you can't have teams, you can't have you can't have the overheads, you can't have the management stress. What do you do next? You move towards tools from teams. So if you can't have teams, what you try to do is make do with tools, right? Tools help us execute things better. And I know I've made so many tools and they solve so many different problems, right? I've got a tool for video creation, I've got tools for SEO, I've got tools for email marketing, for even creating QR codes, right? If bright QR, or I would say high, well designed or graphical QR codes for businesses. So I've got a lot of different tools that solve a lot of different separate problems. But there is a problem. Tools are broken too because every tool has to be used. And there is a tool for everything. I was just talking about how many tools I have, right? AI copywriter, I have it. AI designer, yes. AI video, yes. Social media, yes. SEO tools, yes. So now the process becomes just as difficult but in a different direction. So if you don't have a team that you can assign work to and deal with all the stress from them, then you need to execute on the tools, operate the tools, right? So if you want to do SEO, you need to go to the SEO, you need to go to the SEO tool, you need to analyze the website, you need to get a report and then submit it. If you want to do social media, you need to go to the social media tool and then use it and try to understand how the results look. And if you want to create a video, you need to go to the video tool and then let the give some instructions to the video tool. Hey, give me a this kind of video, and then get the short or long video, whatever you're trying to prepare, and put it online. And all of that is actually difficult, right? All of that is time consuming because you need to use all the tools. And even if you are using the best tools, you're still doing all the work, right? You're not free. You're not really in a position where you can say, hey, I have automated away my work and I'm not doing any extra work, or I'm saving a lot of time. You're just creating more processes for you. Sure, you're getting a lot more done because you've got tools to execute, so you are get more things done, but you don't really have more time because you're jumping from one tool to another. So depending on what you're doing at the time of the day, you are just using different tools, and then all the day just goes by, and before long the work looks like this, right? So 20 tools, 20 tabs, 20 prompts, 20 workflows. It happens to everyone. It happens to me. It happens to every single founder out there. The fatigue from trying to be creative, the fatigue from trying to execute with so many different variables, right? And it really is hard. That's you managing technology, trying to operate the phone and trying to handle three different forms, three different monitors. Actually, had three different monitors, and yeah, this is exactly what it's coming to now. If you are a solo entrepreneur who doesn't want to stress out due to the tools, who doesn't want to stress out with the teams, and you still want to deliver quality social media content either to your own business or to your clients, there is a new way, right? There is a new system, there is a new opportunity. Again, let me stress this out. This is important. If you are a solo entrepreneur, or even a entrepreneur that has a team, whether you are trying to execute social media campaigns. Now I'm going to be hyper focused. This tool that I'm going to show you today, yes, it's a tool. It's AI with orchestration, is not going to solve all your problems. It's not going to call up your clients and do random things for you all on autopilot, but it will solve one specific problem that I've designed it to do, and that is social media content. And I rate that as one of the top problems to solve. So if you can manage good quality social media marketing, a lot of the other things are actually easier to do because you have better inflow of clients, you have a better quality of clients, and then you can service them better because you've got more opportunities to cater to the clients and grow your business, right? So it frees you up to do other thing instead of trying to stress on, hey, what's the next topic that I should be creating a product, creating a meme on, or a graphic on, or on a video on, and when should I post it, or where will I get it, or do I need to talk to my team member asking them, hey, what's your new idea, or try to analyze that. When you don't have to do all of that, you can free yourself up to do more things. So today I'm going to show you a product, a system, an AI technology that will help you fire the team and fire the tools that you've been using to create things manually. Because AI is evolving, it has evolved, and now AI can do a lot more. It can research, yes, it can do live research, it can look at the web, it can look at the search results, it can find information that is new and fresh and relevant. It can write, it can design, create, analyze, plan, and even execute. Yes, it can put things together and create something that's comprehensive and complete, right? So AI is doing things. It can do everything, all of the other things that I've showed you. All of these things it can do, but the only problem is you need to ask the AI. So if you need news, you have to ask the AI, hey, could you tell me what happened in the stock market today? Or could you tell me what Trump said today? Or could you tell me what happened in country X today? you will need to ask it. If you need to write on something, you need to ask the AI, could you write on this today? And all of this process, AI can do everything, but it is still a manual process because you need to ask it about everything. But with some new breakthroughs, you don't need to ask. What if you don't need to ask at all? You just need to set up a mandate. Now, this is the good part of having teams. That's why people like me want to have a team, because you don't need to ask every single time for every single task. The bigger picture is, if you've got the right people, if you've got the right team members, you can give them a plan and they execute on it without a break. Of course, there is a lot of I would say messes in dealing with people. So yeah, but still it's better than having to ask for every single thing. Even with AI, right, it still becomes a new task, right? What if you don't need to ask? What if the team executed on its own? What if it delivered social media content with a plan to your to direct to your clients and direct to you without a pause every single day on autopilot, putting together every single variable that you told them to? That would be great. And that is exactly what we have achieved in this new product, your new marketing team. And the product is called Campaign Builders, because that's what it does. It builds your marketing campaigns. Absolutely focused product, doesn't try to solve everything in the world, but what it does it absolutely with conviction. Campaigns. So if you are trying to run your campaigns, you can do them now on complete autopilot, right? You don't need to worry about every single thing fitting together, every single piece of content that is generated. You can just get it done on full autopilot. Let the AIs handle it, but in a more intelligent manner. So you don't need to have a very expensive marketing workforce. You don't need to have five marketing people to create all sorts of things for you. You can create an AI team without having to spend on salaries and office space, again, on training, on meetings, on worrying about vacation days, or about constant supervision. With just one thing, you need to give them a direction that, hey, this is the campaign, this is what my business is about, these are the details of my business, this is the kind of content that I like. Go ahead and execute. I want you to give me maybe 3 posts a week on trends. I want you to give me one meme every day. I want you to create 2 videos a week. So build your plan, give them a direction, and they will just execute. And you can even do that, you don't even have to go to the computer. You can even do that from your phone. So this is another thing I built in here. And again, this is coming from personal experience. Guys, sometimes I want to live my life away from the desk, right? I don't want to be on the computer all the time. And I want to be hanging out with friends. I want to be out, trying to go to see new places, maybe get a coffee somewhere far away, and try to go to a new cafe. And working from all of these places is hard. If you take a laptop, you got to put it up and then you got to do things. So I wanted to do some things. I wanted to do things that actually get results from my phone too, right? And I know a lot of you want to do that too. So if you want to work, if you are like me, if you want to do some work with your phone, and you want to use your phone as your marketing manager, or you're already using your phone as a marketing execution tool, drop me a phone in the chat. Let me try to see who else is trying to work from the phone, who else is trying to get things done from the phone. Drop me a phone in the chat if you're trying to use your phone to execute your business, to operate your business and to get results. Whether it is using a tool on the phone, or whether it is trying to stay in touch with your clients or with your team members or with your associates, let me know what is happening with you, and let me know what is going on with you. All right, so many people said phones, and Lindsay said computers only for this kind of thing. Joe says I don't like the phone. Carlos says Telegram and WhatsApp. So here's the thing, guys. With this tool, it actually is feasible to use your phone, because you don't need to do a lot of complicated things. You can let people use your marketing, you create your marketing content on autopilot, and it can be delivered straight to your phone. The marketing workforce stays in your pocket, and you are able to just give them instructions on your phone. You are able to see the content on your phone, and best of all, right, this is the best of all, you can even post the content to your social media from your phone, and everything is done without you having to be location locked. So again, to create a campaign for a product, all you need to do is instruct the team, and whether you need a full team of people, whether you need strategists, copywriters, designers, videographers, social media marketers, the entire team will be able to collaborate, execute, and deliver on the promise of a great looking campaign, great looking content for you without you having to even go to the computer, and you don't have to manage every handoff. This is all about campaign builders. This is what campaign builder does. You don't have to do things like, hey, okay, the social media team or the social media guy gives you a concept, you have to approve it, then you send it, okay, send it to the designer, and then designer does the job and sends you the thing for approval, making you a bottleneck in everything. Nothing like that. The team works together, it delivers, and you just direct the AI agents about the outcomes and get the results. Now, I know I've been talking about a lot about how this AI team can execute things, and I know you are ready to find out. So drop me in the chat if you want to see the demo of the actual product, ready to find out how this will work and deliver on the promise of automating your marketing for you and your clients. Let me know in the chat. Let me see a ready or demo. We've got Marcel, Russ, Dave, Todd, Ken Sapp is ready 100%. Joe, Desmond, Jason, Tony, Bruce. Oh my God, the chat just blew up. It's just scrolling fast, very fast. Zippy, Sean, Terry, Leo. Awesome, guys. So I won't keep you very long. Let's go straight to the demo. And I'm going to play it. Just a note, if you don't hear the audio for some reason, let me know and I will try to fix some things, but let me know if the audio is right. So I'm going to mute myself while the demo plays. Here we go. Hello and welcome to Campaign Builders, the ultimate software to automate your business using agentic AI. Well, so far you've been using AI like a prompt machine, prompting to get every outcome. So whenever you need to create social media content, you go out there and prompt GPT. But now things are gonna change because your AI team will take over and work just like a human team, delivering the content to you, letting you post it according to your own desire, and let you work with your team just like you work with human team members. So let's get started and take a look at Campaign Builders. Now, when you get started, your console will have a number of campaigns like I have on my console. That's how it should look. If you're running an agency, you can create a campaign each dedicated to one of your clients, dedicated to each clients. And if you are promoting your own business and you've got a multiple products line, you can create a campaign dedicated to each products line. If you scroll down on the dashboard, you will see things like the number of posts that were created and how many posts were created today. You can see all of the posts that were created in all of your campaigns in one unified view. And to get into a campaign, all you need to do is click on the campaign name itself. If you want to create a new campaign, just click on see all and you can see all the campaigns that you've already created, and you can add a new one over here. For our demo, I'm going to go into a campaign that I already created. Now, I've already got a bunch of team members here. These are all specialized agentic AIs, and each of them does a specific task. Like Samira is a brand expert. Amina is all about customer engagement. John is into reporting. Kai is a videographer to create videos. So lots of different people, everyone handling a different task, just like a normal team. And you can recruit new people just by clicking on Manage Team. And you can see all the team members are here. To recruit a new team member, click on Recruit, and you can see I've got already people like designers, engagers, reporters, videographers, promoters, meme creators, and responders, customer responders. So all of these are recruited. Now, when I click on a position that I want to fill, like trend catcher, I can just click on View Detail, and the AI will use its entropy engine to create a high quality custom AI that works just like a unique person and behaves and has a personality that is distinct. Check this out. This is the new person that's being recruited, and you can set it up according to your own wishes. If you want to change the bio, you can change the bio. If you want to regenerate the image, you can. You can choose what languages they work in. You can choose how often they will create content for you. So it can be daily, twice a week, once a week, or as trends emerge, totally up to you. You should also be able to choose, or you can choose, where should they look for trends. Social media industry, Google, all the sources, right? And what type of trends they should focus on. So you can pick up absolutely anything you want, and it will even tell you what topics to target. So you've got some ideas over here. If you want to change that, you can. Otherwise, you can just click on this and add the trends that are relevant to your business, or you can remove the trends that are not relevant to your business if you want to add something new, like marketing ideas. Any topic you want, click on add and it will be added. So it actually does a lot of the job for you. So it recommended what topics you can target. You can change them as you want. You can change the display name, and you can even control the AI that they use in the backend. So is it Gemini, GPT, Claude, or Grok? You can choose that. And once you're ready to go, you can click on add to team. And before I continue, I just want to tell you one little secret. The people that you recruit are absolutely culturally connected to the company you set up, to the campaign you set up. So if this campaign that I have got going is set up in a region where you've got a certain kind of people, and if you set up the campaign in Europe or America or Southeast Asia or Japan, for example, the team members that you recruit will be accordingly of the same culture. The reason is that gives you maximum relevance, right? Click on add to team, and now the team is done, and you can see your entire team is set up, and now you've got Neha Kapoor also as a part of the team. So let's go back from here and look at the other stuff that we have in this. So I'm going to go back to businesses, and I'm going to go back to Techniforce, and how easy it is to set up the work, how easy it is to get work. I'm going to show you that in a second. Here is a little selection of the content that my team has been producing. You can see it's been all kind of stuff. It's been videos, images, short, content, text, memes, everything. So here is a video, for example, that one of the videographers created. And similarly, you can see you've got like engagement or brand promotion of your products. So all of that is done by different people at different times based on the mandate that you give them. And how do you do that? Well, it's very easy. You can just click on this, and this is like a chat, exactly the way you talk to your real employees. You can talk to your current employees, and they will do the work for you in this chat window, deliver the work to you in the chat window, and of course you can also see it on the wall. Let me give you an example. Like I can talk to a particular person, just type at, and for example, Neha is new, I can talk to her. Can you make sure that you give me a new trend post tomorrow? I want to post something in the morning. Just be natural. Tell exactly what you want to the AI. And here is the response. I've scheduled a daily trend post for technical marketing starting tomorrow morning. So it actually does the work just like a real person. You look for something that's related to technology. You can talk to the AI, tell it what you need, and it will get that done. And when the content is ready, it will be delivered in the chat, and you can consume it from the chat. You can take it and post it directly from the chat. And how do you do that? Well, we've got a super special system for that. It's very easy. There are two ways actually. The first way is you can, if you want to automate everything, you can connect your campaign to Buffer. So when you click on business and you click on settings, just click on next, and here scroll down, put in your Buffer key, and just save this campaign. And now you will be able to post from your chat to Buffer. So I've not connected any accounts to the Buffer yet, but if you click on the share button right over here, you will be able to select your Buffer channels and share to them. That makes it very easy for you to automate everything if you want to. But there is an even better way, because we want to maximize your reach, and Campaign Builder is designed to use the organic behavior that all the social media sites want you to do. So you should be posting content that you have, whether it's content to your LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, whatever you generate content for, you need to post that content to your social media sites from your phone, and that gives you the maximum AI reach. So to facilitate that, what we've done is we've created an special app. So for every campaign, a special app is created and you can install it on your phone by just clicking on install the app. And there is a QR code that you can scan with your phone and put the app on your phone. So let me remind you, every campaign gets its own special app. So if you are an agency provider, all you need to do is take this QR code, save the image, send the QR code to your customer through email or WhatsApp or any other way. They can get the QR, they can scan the QR, and they can put the campaign on their phone, and they will get automatic delivery of the content, all done for them. You don't have to move a thing, and they will be able to post directly from the phone, and you can charge a nice retainer, giving them a bill every single month. So that's how easy it is. And by the way, the app name is branded by the campaign name itself, so it is absolutely white labeled for you. It doesn't say campaign builders anywhere in the app, so that you can actually charge the way you want, and you can even make it a personalized service or make it a service that you created. Now let's take a look at the app and see how that will work. And there I am inside the Technic Force app. This is a special app created only for Technic Force. Just click on it and it will open the entire marketing campaign on your phone. And now you can talk to any team member just like you talk to them on the computer. So you can even do a group chat and you can review the work that they did for you. And if you need any work done, you can just ask, like, I need a post for X about marketing. Just put it there, and the right relevant person will respond. If they need any other information, they'll ask you, like Twitter or X, topic small business. And there you have it. The post is ready. If you want to change it for anything, you can change it. If you want to make any changes, you can. Otherwise, you can just copy it and post it to your X. So right from your phone, just go to X, and now you can just paste it here. And that's how easy it can be to make a post, right? Now you can do anything. You can ask for a video too or an image too. I want, for example, I want an image, business owner stressed. So anything that you need on the fly, you can get it right away. So Amina is making the image. She's our image expert. And there you have it. This is the stressed business owner. And you can similarly assign work for future on your phone too. Give me ClickForce tomorrow at 5 a.m. So just assign the task, and the relevant person will automatically pick it up and then give you the post tomorrow. So like, look at this, Zanile Moyo already pick up the post and they will give you the post tomorrow. So that's how easy it is to work with a team member. Now if you want to work with a special person, let's say you want a meme. So let's go to Max, he's the memester, and ask him for a meme. And you got some ready-made options that you can select, like create a funny meme about industry. Now you can also put in your own stuff, like create a funny meme about a sad marketer, and just click on go. And now Max is working, getting you the meme. And there we have it. My marketing strategy is as effective as a screen door on a submarine. You got it within seconds, right? So this is how your team can just get the work done for you. And these are all specialists, just like your existing team, just like your real team members. And this is the content wall. It's also available on the mobile. Anytime you want to pick out an older content piece that your team created and you want to post it or something, just click on view. And now you can copy it, download it to your computer, post it from your mobile phone direct to the social media site that you're on. Now remember, your app continues working, your team continues working, whether you are online or not, they continue delivering. Anytime you come in, you will find all the work done and you are ready to go with it right away. Coming back to your computer, you can continue monitoring the work and continue assigning work to the people, to your team, inside of the team chat or inside of your campaign. Again, it's so easy. You can ask for information. You can even brainstorm with your team. For example, Kai, you can ask Kai, and you can ask it, what are you working on, just like a real person, and it will tell you exactly what they are doing and when it will be delivered. So this is incredibly lifelike teamwork, only possible through this modern technology called agent orchestration, and it's all a part of this new app, Campaign Builders. All the work that you do is here. It's delivered to your phone auto posted using buffer or manually posted by you. But that's not all. You can even create recurring tasks for your team super easily. All of your team members just use the edit button and you can see the kind of tasks that they've been assigned, like how often do you want posts, the topics they're using, and you can change it any way you want. For example, if you want to update this to once a month, you can. If you want to update this to twice a week, you can. And that way, same going for everyone, like if you want a daily post, you can choose the periodicity you want. So you can modify the tasks given to any person, and depending on what they're doing, like this is a meme creator, you can decide how many times you want a meme organically sent to you. This just makes your entire work autopilot. You don't even need to go to your team every day and tell them I want this done today. You can just give them a broad picture of what you want to do all month, and they will just keep delivering the content to you. And all you need to do is just log in with your app and get to work. And whenever you want to change things a little, whenever you want to shake up things a little, you can easily let a person go. Let's say you want to change the promoter, you want to make the next promoter something different, you want to use the entropy engine to give you a new taste, new flavor, new style of doing work. Just fire the person, delete them, remove from your company, and then recruit that same profile all over again. So you will get a totally new kind of person, totally new execution doing the work for you. So that way you can keep your marketing totally fresh all the time. Check this out. We have a 100% fresh employee, Diego Arboleda, and he's got his all new style of working, and that will be different. That will be different from what you've done earlier. And that way, again, you can make your team totally different, to vibe differently, work differently, and make your content fresh all the time. So this is how campaign builders work. And if you're ready to automate your online marketing, get access today, and I will see you inside. Now, how was that, guys? Are you excited about automating your work, automating your team? Drop me a fire sign in the chat. And if you can find the fire emoji, drop me a fire word in the chat. And I will tell you more about campaign builders. And I'm going to do a quick test actually of whether you were paying attention to the special parts. Drop me a fire in the chat if you love this product, if you love the concept, if you can see the vision of automation and execution working together, of teams working together, and you're ready to get this going for your own company. We got Ken Saab with a big fire symbol, Joe with a big fire symbol, Russ is excited, and we've got Bruce, we got Desmond, Cheryl, WW, Carlos, Zippy, Steph, Sean. I think a lot of people, everybody found the fire signal. Sci-fi fire emoji. Lindsay says, love it. Dave Todd, another fire emoji. Casper says, great, awesome. So guys, so I want to, okay, Jason, you made a little emoji, but it is a fire emoji. Now I want to ask you guys, were you paying attention to some things that I'm trying to do with this product, the vision behind it? Can you see it? The first thing I built in there is the capability, what I call the entropy engine. So when you hire a person, you know how it works when you have a box of chocolate, every chocolate comes up different. The same thing with teams. When you hire people, every person is slightly different, slightly quirky, and you can expect randomized results, right? Now, I wanted to create that. I wanted to have that in the AI team because AI has been boring for me in that aspect. I've been using AI a lot, but it is not something that is, I would say, inconsistent. And I can tell you, inconsistency in personality, right, in mindset, in thought process is something that's cool. It gives you creativity, and I wanted to incorporate that in our AI system, in our technology. So we created something called the entropy engine. So every time you create a person, the AI does a randomization of the kind of person that it will create. It selects a random name, a random picture, but then it also creates a personality for that person, right? That's what you execute. That's what you hope to get from teams. You want to get people who are different so that when they work together, they can give you interesting and new fresh kind of output. So that's number one that we try to do. Now the second thing, you can actually fire people. That's right, that's something different. You can fire an AI, you can hire a new AI, you can connect that AI to a different engine. Like let's say you want to use Gemini, you can use Gemini with one of the guys, you can use Claude with another. Let them work together. Now think about that, Gemini and Claude working together to get you to the goal that you want to get to, right? No API keys needed. Somebody was asking me here, do I need API keys? Guys, you don't, because you don't want to deal with the mess of Gemini, Claude, Grok, X, all the different technologies, all the different AIs. We have them all in this product, right? Like for videos, we've got the best video AIs, yeah, right? We don't tell you to use only GPT. For the text, we've got the best LLMs. For the images, we've got the best image AIs. We put them all together in one place, and you don't need to bring in any API keys. Now, the second thing that I want to check if you paid attention to agent orchestration. Now, I'm going to define it. I'm going to tell you what that is and what it works like. But very quickly, this is the core of that product. This is the, I would say, the glue that makes this product so unique, so fresh, and so much fun. It's agent orchestration. Now, have you heard of agent orchestration before? Anyone who's heard of agent orchestration, give me a I have in the chat if you've heard of agent orchestration before. I don't care if you know about it, if you know what it means, right? I don't care if you know what it does. Okay, some people, Russ says from you, Richard says I have, not yet, Lynn, Dave has, Desmond has. So yeah, I think more and more people, Carlos, of course I have. So more and more people are hearing about it. And it is, I think, the next level of technology that's coming up together in AI. What it does is it lets you have multiple agents that work on the same project and that work together. So one agent does one part, another agent does another part of the project. They submit information to each other and they try to get to the goal together. And why does it matter? Because, what's the process that we've been using to create content with AIs? We start with a system prompt, right? What does the system prompt say? You are a visualizer with capability to visualize graphics for this and blah, blah, blah. Now go on and execute this, right? So when you do that, you got a system prompt in, right? That's the basic part of AI. The AI identifies as that person, executes like that person. Now you're going to ask the same AI to give you some other sort of content. It's still in that same mode, right? So that is the hard part. So when you have agent orchestration, you can have multiple agents with different system prompts, with different mandates, working together, analyzing each other's content. Like you can have an agent that just, critiques the content of other people, of other agents, right? So that kind of thing is really, really helpful when you want to execute complex projects, when you want to execute more than, just one task, right? So in this product, I built agent orchestration because there are agents who are executing things together, who are planning things together, who are submitting information to each other, who are, kind of like gathering information and making sure that whether it's a designer, whether it's a social media marketer, whether it's a journalist profile or a meme maker, they all have the right information and they all work together to execute your social media. That's like real teams. The second thing I wanted to create was a pipeline of content. Now, if you have this stop and go system where you always need to be on, when you need to send a message, send a button, click a button or send a prompt to execute an outcome to create a content piece, that takes time. That means you will have to make that effort every single day. And even with the automation, it is not the same unless you are able to get multiple things going together. So multiple agents automation, that's not been done yet. So with agent orchestration and autonomous, when we combine it together, you've got multiple agents automating themselves. So even OpenClaw is just one agent, right? And you cannot change the system prompt for every single thing that it does. But with this technology, with this system, you got multiple agents with different mandates, all on autopilot, all executing for you. So, think about it. It just creates a very different, result when it comes to output and content creation. So these are the two technologies I've combined. And the third tool, the third important thing that it has is long-term memory. Now, long-term memory, I know, this webinar is actually not been long. We've only been in an hour or so. So long-term memory is when your agent, when your AI can remember everything that you said. So there is, I don't want to be too technical because it can get really out of hand when I try to go into that direction. I can start speaking all sorts of jargon words and people will get like, well, whoa, you lost me there. So very, very simply, what we do is, and it's a simple idea, we every time you send a message, we try to note down the important bits. This is how human memory works. The boss gives them a hour long speech, you're the team, and the team remembers the important bits, when the boss said this and it struck in the mind. So we're using the same kind of technology to understand what your vision, what your mandate is, record it in a separate place and make it a part of the long term memory, so that you don't need to come back again and again. Now, I think Linz was asking me earlier, or just informing us earlier, that every time he uses Copilot, he has to give them a lot of instructions to maintain the consistency. Otherwise, the Copilot will create an image or create an outcome that looks absolutely different from everything else, right? And that's irritating. Now, with this technology, it remembers how you want your content done. So if you tell this AI, tell the designer, for example, that I don't want blue in my designs. I like to see more of greens and yellows. That's what you will get, because you want to build your brand identity. Every campaign is for one business, for one client. They all have logos, they have vision, they have colors, so they can get the same outcome every single time, right? So that is something definitely that will change the life. So all of these three technologies put together have made a completely autonomous system possible that lets you stop prompting and start automating, right? True automation, where things happen actually consistently without an hassle, right? And you talk to your team just like your real team. Now, I don't talk to my team with a prompt engineering kind of a mindset where I need to write a paragraph to try to get them to deliver. I kind of just tell them, hey, can you give me a graphic on this or a social media post on this? And they execute it. And sometimes I tell them, hey, tomorrow, please, could you send me a post for X at 2 p.m. I want to make a post on X at 2 p.m. on this topic, or just check the news tomorrow and send me the latest news tomorrow on this particular aspect of it, or make a Instagram reel. Whatever you want, you talk to your team like human beings. So that's what it incorporates. You have team chat and solo chat, because that's what you do in the real world. Now, I keep coming back to the real world because I don't want to create just another product with a lot of disconnection from how you operate with real teams. So again, how do you work with a real team? Either you talk in a group setting, you put them, three of them together, and tell them, this is what I want, this is my campaign, or you talk to them one by one too. Sometimes you want to just talk to the designer and tell the designer, hey, could you give me a quick graphic, quick logo, quick something on this? They can get it done. And remember, your customers are even less interested in being technical than us. In this room, every one of us is a little more technical. We are advanced, but your customers, our clients, are not so technical. They don't want to be dealing with jargon. And this really simplifies their life. So imagine giving them a white labeled app. Now, that's one thing I wanted to draw your attention to. And I hope you were paying attention to this. What you can do with this tool is you can create an app, a mobile app that's dedicated to your customer's campaign. It will have your customer's campaign's logo and they will see their name only in it, right? So it's kind of like white labeled for that customer. You can recruit clients, you can create apps for that client, and you can just give them a QR code. Here is a QR, scan it, email them the QR code, and they can install it on their phone. Anytime they want to do anything with social media, they can tap it, ask the AI to deliver it, or you can set it up from your side and they will automatically get content delivered to their phone. The AI will do it on autopilot, but not just that. Sometimes if you want to mix things in a little bit, maybe you have something specific in mind, maybe you want to deliver some special content, you can take control of an AI agent and post using that AI agent. So if there is some content that you want to push to the client, that is also there. Now, how cool is that? Can you imagine implementing that for your business, for your clients? And imagine how unique, how amazing it is to just automate it away, but also be able to post when you want to post manually, right? That is absolutely something that your agency will love, right? Because it frees you up as much as you want to. So this is built for agencies that want to scale without hiring. I that's what I started with right in the beginning. I asked this room how many of you are solopreneurs, and I got a pretty good response. So this is for all you solopreneurs out there who want to create an impact, who want to scale up, who want to be at the scale, who want to look like they're big sized agencies or want to execute big sized projects, take on clients without any limitations, right? Your time should not limit you from taking on 5 clients or 15. You should be able to execute that using AI. That's what I've tried to achieve. So again, the white label client app is a crazy, crazy little thing that changes the game because your clients can talk to your AI team like they talk to a real person, get execution, get delivery, and also assign tasks all through the mobile app. And by the way, the mobile app can also be used on the internet, on the browser, on the computer, but mostly it's for mobile phones. Give a dedicated campaign app to your clients. You control the campaigns, right? You're the one who set it up. So the client will never need to know about what you've put in. The secret sauce is yours. The posts are created automatically. They're sent to you. You don't have to set them up again and again, but you can post manually when you want to. The best thing that can happen to you, happen as the outcome is you set it up once, collect and recurring retainer. Again, you can do this over and over, and you can charge from $80 to $3,200 every month. These are US costs. If you are in a different market, think about rescaling it for your market, higher or lower, depending on where you are. And even if you're somebody who wants to automate your own business, and I'm going to ask you this again, guys, I'm going to ask you this question: how many of you would like to automate only your own business with this app? If all you want to work is for yourself and you want to automate only your own business, drop me an my business in the chat. I want to see how many of you are not running an agency or don't want to be a solopreneur agency owner and want to use this just for your own business. Drop me a my business. We got Terry, my business. Eve says my business. Zippy, my business. Sean says my business. So yeah, there's a fair number of people who are trying to do this for your business yourself. Casper Agency, and we got Stephen mine, Dave Todd mine. Well, the technologies that I've been talking about can all be used for your business too. Yeah, now I do understand you wouldn't like to take control, or you wouldn't want to take control of an agent because that wouldn't make sense to you. But all the other features are golden, and they will let you create high impact content for your business without having to work on it. And again, let me take you back to the demo a little bit. There are two modes using which you can post the content to your social media handles. The first mode is doing it manually through your phone. And I want to know, do you guys know why it makes more sense to post to your social media sites manually, whether it's Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or X? Anybody knows why it is better if you're posting content to your social media sites using the phone manually? If you know, drop me a yes. I'm gonna tell you guys, because I know a lot of you guys might want to know. But if you know why it is better, drop me a yes in the chat. Sean says, okay, you give me the reason. That's even better. Sean Coleman says more personal. Russ says the platforms like it. Cheryl says yes. Well, Russ, you gave the secret away. It's not even a secret. Here is what happens. The social media sites, every single site out there is reading every single variable. They're reading your IPs, they're reading the devices that you're posting from, they're reading, how much time you take to type the text. They're basically monitoring you to the X level, right? They want more organic content on the platform. That's what they're looking for. They actually want people to go to their site, to type out or to post, to hit the publish button, to upload the image, because that shows them that this is an organic post. There is a human being at the other end of the device who actually made the effort to put it there. And it's different when you are posting from an automation system, an app where you don't have to do anything. It just posts all day on autopilot, and you have this little note posted to X from buffer or something like that, right? Automation gives a signal to the social media websites that this is something that was done on autopilot. It doesn't have a human effort. So the initial organic reach is lowered for them, right? When you post things manually, you get a slight bump in the beginning of the post, in the beginning of the organic reach. And that is actually pretty cool, because you can, this is important for small businesses. Now, if you are Microsoft, you can post through automation all day. It doesn't matter. You wouldn't give a crap about it. But if you are somebody who's trying to grow a small business, you want every single out benefit that you can. So one thing that I did there is automate plus make it manual. Here is how it works. The content gets delivered to your phone. All you need to do is copy the content from your phone or download the image to your phone and then post it from your phone to X or IG or LinkedIn or whatever you're trying to do. The next thing it could do is it can automate it too. So we have integrated Buffer. Buffer has a free level, so you don't even need to pay for it. You can connect multiple social media accounts with Buffer, and you can give this app your Buffer key, and it will automatically post to your social media. Right. I want people to have control. I want people to have options. So all of you guys who only want to do things I would say the better way, even if it requires a couple of minutes of extra effort of copying and pasting and hitting the publish button, they can do that. And if you want to just fully automate it, you can do that too, right? So all your clients, this is not just for you, for your business, of course, but also for your clients, they can do the automation to the level you want. So again, if you are a solo businessman, solopreneur trying to take your business to the next level, you can use the AI workforce to deliver more content for you. The content gets delivered to your app, to your automation system, and depending on whether you're on the app, you can see the content. If you like it, you can post it. If you want to change, you can tell the AI, hey, change this and give it back, and they will make the change and give it back to you, and you can post it then. So publish it natively from your phone. I absolutely recommend it. It's the best way. But if you don't want the team time, then you can automate it. Deploy specialist. We have an entropy engine that gives your every hire a separate mind, but you can change that, you can update that, so that's up to you. Build an unforgettable brand, right? Reach your audience, whether you are operating in a smaller area or whether you are trying to appeal to a global market. Build a brand that people remember, right? Because your content is out there. And this is something, I think, again, all of us know, more consistent content is better for every social media platform. You can't stop after 10 days, where you're making 3 posts a day, then suddenly for the next week you're only making one or you're making none. The social media sites don't like that. So you got to have consistency. So do that with consistency using AI and automation. Again, get complete control over your brand and voice. You decide how your brand looks. Sean, you're asking me, you can just share from your own social media. I don't really understand this question because you need to have the social media on your phone, whether it's yours or on any others. You can also create memes. So I don't know if you were looking at the profiles. It's got multiple profiles out there. This has multiple kind of hirings that you can do. You can hire brand promoters. You can hire trend catchers. You can hire journalists. You can hire meme makers, video creators. You can hire customer response experts, engagement experts. So kind of like everything that the agency has, they're all stacked. We have every single profile out there, and you can hire people of all kinds, including memes. You can create custom graphics on demand. So from your phone or from your computer, you can say, hey, I need this logo, I need this graphic, I need this social post. It gets delivered to you. You get higher retention because we also have a journalist in there which is going to report to you the real-time industry news. You can post it and it gets you better traction because this is often breaking and fresh news. People want to see that. You can boost your viewership using short form videos which are auto created and auto delivered to you. You can just straight away post them to your social media. And it works for every niche, every market, every single business segment out there. You can create a campaign targeting that niche, customize the agents for that niche, train the agents for that niche just by telling them what you want to get done over time. And the team just becomes more cohesive over time. Because remember, the long-term memory effect, it really matters if you are looking at the same team after 6 months, just like human beings. When you hire an intern, they don't know anything about your business, but you talk to them, you tell them about the mistakes they're making, you ask them for improvements, and over 6 months later, they just become very good at their job, and you kind of let them work with more automation, with more freedom. That's the kind of work that happens in this team too. With long-term memory, every time you give it an instruction and improvement, it understands, it builds your profile, it tries to see what you're trying to do and then execute on it with improved effort the next time. So that is really going to be amazing, right? Fun. It can be used on laptop too. Of course, Leo, you can use it on laptop. The mobile app is a convenience feature that you can give to your clients or you can use on your own, but it's not the only way to use the app. You can use it absolutely on the laptop, but if you're not around your laptop, you can also use it on your mobile phone. Again, multiple AIs. I talked about that earlier. Imagine Gemini and Claude and GPT trying to work and take you forward, right? We only use one at a time, but why can't you use them all? Well, you can. And you can target any region, religion, any region, language, or local culture, no matter where in the world, right from Asia, right from, I would say, the from Japan, right all the way to California. You can target any culture, any language, any region, because that's what AI enables you to do. And we've got all the AIs in here. And you can make content for every single platform out there. There is no limitation, absolutely any single platform. And we use Buffer to post to all the platforms. So that gives you maximum compatibility, right? There is no API keys, there is no authorization. Now, one of the things that I've been disliking in the recent past, and I think that's the experience of many of your clients, anytime you tell them, hey, in this security averse or security aware world, anytime you tell your client, okay, please authorize your Facebook profile to my app, which is on my computer. And this app they have not heard about. Nobody likes to do that anymore. People are paranoid, and they should be. So they're rightly paranoid about giving access to apps to their social media networks, even if the app is benign, right? So in this app, what we did was we connected with Buffer, because Buffer is well-known system for posting. It only does one job: post and schedule content. So with Buffer, you don't need to authorize any other unknown new app. You don't need to authorize Campaign Builder separately. You don't need to pitch to your clients, hey, Campaign Builders is safe, you can take my word and blah blah. Don't need to do that. So that is important, right? So drive organic traffic on autopilot. And if you're ready to see the deal, I know a lot of you were talking about, hey, can you please go me the deal already? I need to go and, I want to buy. Okay, let me see the deal. So I'm going to show you the deal now. If you're excited to see the deal, and it's going to be a sweet one, sweet one, drop me a deal in the chat and I'm going to show you the deal. Carlos says always deal. You're very fast with the keyboard, Carlos. I like that. Casper says deal, Dave Todd deal, Ken Sapp, Bruce, Leo, Russ, sweet deal, Sean deal, Marcel says sweet deal now, Eve deal. Oh my God, that's a lot of deals. All of my screen is filled with deals. I won't keep you waiting any longer, guys. So today, you are on the first webinar. This is the first special webinar, and I'm gonna give you the sweetest deal on this product. Now, we have the all-inclusive version on this. The all-inclusive version gets all of the best capabilities of the product together in one pack, and that's what I'm going to present to you today. You get Campaign Builders Elite, which is meant for solopreneurs. You also get Campaign Builders Pro, which is meant for agencies. So that's an extra. All the pro level features are unlocked in this deal. You also get Campaign Builders Reseller. Now, I know that this product is absolutely something cool, something fresh, and you want to have it, but also all the other people who are running a business, they also need something like this, because there's not a single business in existence that doesn't do social media, right? And everybody wants to automate social media without putting in more effort. So this tool, you can actually sell to other business in the reseller level, which is included, by the way, and you can make money. So just as today, you're going to pay me to buy this product, and I'm going to sell you this product. I'm the developer, of course. You can then further go and sell this to other people. You can tell them I've got a special license, founders, license, or a special deal, special connection with the company. We did a deal when the tool was launched, and I can offer you the tool for a special price, and you can give them the same access that you got without paying us a single cent. So you keep all the profits. That's a part of the reseller deal, and you get. I will show you how much more money you can make through that deal. But you also get Bloggy, which is my automated blogging system. This is 100% automated. I know, social media automation is great and people should do it. But what if you could also automate your blogging, right? So this tool will automate your blogging. You won't need to post a single blog manually. It understands your business and creates fresh content for you as often as you want. Post it to your blog without having manual work done from you. So you can post it to your WordPress or any other sort of blog without having to do manual work. It's got a lot of different integrations for every single platform. Then you also get Callc Pro. Callc is my product for inbound and outbound telecalling. So if you, and this is something for good for small businesses. If you are an agency, you can sell this or you can use it for your own business. People can call you and they get handled by an AI receptionist, which is very intelligent. The best technology is in here. Or you can create a marketing system where your AI will call your leads and qualify them, even book appointments for you. It connects with Google Calendar, Calendly, and a couple other calendar systems that you can follow up on. Or it can even send you transcripts, it can send you details of the call so that you know exactly what happened and you can take action based on that. So this is again included in the all-inclusive deal. Very quickly, Campaign Builders Elite, it gives you 20,000 welcome credits. A single post might take 3 to 40 credits depending on the kind of post. So a text post will take very few credits, a video post will take slightly long, but the Campaign Builders Elite level gives you 20,000 welcome credits. You can create up to 3 campaigns because it's for personal use. You can create up to 15 posts daily. Now, Campaign Builders Pro gives you 50,000 welcome credits with 10x campaigns. So you can create 30 with unlimited revisions and edits and so many more features. Now, with Campaign Builders Reseller, you can earn up to $9,800. I told you I would tell you how much more money you can make. So today I'm not going to ask you even for a small fragment of $9,800, but I'm going to let you take a tool from me that lets you make up to $9,800. The math is simple. The math is absolutely simple. Here is the thing, guys. You know, I make quality products. The reseller level never expires. So you can buy the reseller today and you can start selling. If you sell all 70 licenses, I'm going to give you 70 pro licenses today to sell. You can easily sell them for at least $140. It's very easy. Why? Because we are selling this for $164 per year. Now, if you wanted to make it a no-brainer deal, you could go to a client and say, if you go to Campaign Builder sales website today, you will find to get to the pro level, you have to pay a minimum of $164 per year because that's Elite plus Pro subscription put together. I'm going to give you the same product for $140 one time, right? That's absolutely a crazy deal, right? And this is going to be a well-established product, just like all my other products, well-maintained. We are a 5 stars company. I like to, always emphasize that because we take care of every single tool that we create. We update it with so much focus. We make it so much better over time. It just gets better and better. So you can sell these accounts today, tomorrow, day after, next month, the year after, and you get paid. So even if you're able to, even if you take the entire year to sell all 70 accounts, you can make $9,800 back from them, and you get all the money that you have invested today back in your first couple of sales. And that's the best deal, right? Now, Bloggy, I told you about it. It's an automation system for blogs, does everything on autopilot. Now, there is also Callc. Ken, you already have Callc, but a lot of people might not have Callc. But all of you guys who have Callc or Bloggy and want to get this offer today, I just want to remind you that you don't need to worry about that you already have Callc. Am I paying for it? No, you don't. You're not, because you can claim any product from me without any problem. So just let me know, let my team know that, hey, I've got Callc. Can you please give me product X? And I got a lot of products, guys. I've got 50 products now and growing because we are a hardworking team and focused always on making cool products, new products. So you can grab any product from me. Just tell my team, can you please give me this instead of that? And we will do it without any hassles. So again, all you guys who got my products like Callc and Bloggy, get something else, and that's perfectly okay. So powerful features in all-inclusive deal: 10x campaigns, unlimited revisions and edits, advanced campaign customizations, advanced and exclusive AIs only for pro people, only for the high-level people, 50,000 welcome credits, and 2 years of free upgrades, right? So you don't have to pay for upgrades again. Commercial license that lets you recruit other people as clients, and you can charge them a monthly retainer without any problems. You also get 70 licenses that you can sell and profit from. I did the math for you. Get the money back in just two sales. If you put all of this package together, you can actually you will actually have to pay $888 per year. And taking a basic lifetime of 3 years, that's over $2,000 in value. And I've got the price in the next slide, guys. So I'm gonna reveal the price. I won't keep you waiting much longer. You can get this deal today for only $297 for all inclusive, with the reseller license, with the pro license, with the elite license, with Bloggy and Callsy, and you can absolutely automate marketing for yourself and for your clients. Now, if we also have certain upsells, certain I would say boosters for you. Firstly, you can get 50,000 more credits. So if you are concerned, some of you are concerned that I want more credits, I want to get maximum credits upfront, you can get 50,000 more credits, $44. Plus, you also get the capability to create unlimited campaigns and unlimited posts. So if you don't want to limit your campaigns to only 30, you want to get unlimited campaigns and you want to get unlimited posts, you can just pay us $14 more and you get unlimited everything, right? Unlimited posts every day, unlimited campaigns for all your clients. Recruit more than 30, right? Go up to 300 or 3,000. I would not stop you for just $14 more. So that's another thing. And the third thing is sellers pack. I know some of you want to get to selling this product right away, right? You want to approach clients, you want to let them pay you. So you need some elements for that. You need to have a page where you can accept payment. Maybe you need to put your sales video, you can put your demo video. Maybe you need to have to send out some emails. So this sellers pack has everything. It's got the sales video, demo video, it's got the sales page done for you, it's got a webinar. It will have the recording of this webinar, so you can even use this webinar for your publicity. It will have Facebook posts, X posts, emails, everything done for you, ready to go. You can just start selling immediately without doing any manual work, any setup. All you will need to do is put your buy button on the page, right? That's all. So that's also included for $29, right? And where do you get this deal? The link is on the screen, and I think Swati will put this in chat so that you can click it and go to the link. In fact, I will put it here very quickly. Okay, so fantastic. So Swati put it there. I'm going to pin it. In fact, let me see if I can pin it. Okay, so I'm not on the right computer, so I can't pin it, but it's on the chat. So guys, you can go to the link which is in your chat or on the screen. It's easy to type. You can type the entire website name slash the URL and go to the page, or you can use the link from your chat and click on it and go to the page and get campaign builders. Start automating and start making campaigns for your clients. Start letting them create automatic content. Start letting them use automated content. Start letting them talk to AI team on the phone, on a white labeled app that you can use without any hassles, and you get paid every single month. Or use it for your own business. Create automatic content delivered to you using multiple AI agents that work together to deliver content that is relevant, and learn from each other to create even better content. So that is what Campaign Builders does. If you get it today, I would appreciate if you drop me a word in the chat so that I can properly welcome you to the family, so that I can give you a big shout out and give you a warm welcome to the Campaign Builder family. So again, guys, I'm going to be here for a little while more. We've spent like 1 hour and 30 minutes so far on the webinar. And if you got any questions for me, if you have any questions about campaign builders, you have any things that you want to ask me, I'm here to work with you on the chat and show you every single deal and tell you all about the product. Now, one more thing. I know some of you are new to my brand. Some of you who've been here with me for a while, they know the kind of work I do. So all of you guys who are new, I just want to show you a couple of things. Firstly, we've got a 30-day refund guarantee. So all your investment today, every single dollar that you spend on invest on getting campaign builders is 100% protected by our 30-day refund guarantee, which we stand by. It's not a fake guarantee. It's not something that we joke around with. For 30 days, you can use this product on my expense. Absolutely, absolutely right. Here's how cool the guarantee is. For 30 days, you can use the product at my expense. You can start creating content. You can set up your campaigns. You can set up the campaigns for your clients. You can make all the content you want. You can spend all the credits you want. And if at the end of 30 days, you are able to come to me and say, hey, Cyril, actually didn't find value in the product. I didn't find the money. I couldn't really get back the money, and I want to refund this, and want you to cancel my access. I will cancel your access. I will refund you the entire investment you made, and I won't even charge for the credits that you spent on the app. Note that down. Even if you spend $10, $20, $30, I will not ask you to give me back that money. Every single cent that you have invested in the product will be refunded to you without any hassle. I really stand by everything that we try to commit to. We commit to in our business, and that's why all the cool people, that includes people, some of the people in the room, have given us such excellent ratings. So if you look for our business, if you look for Technic Force on Google, you will see that we've got 4.9 stars on Google. That's over 200 reviews. And on Trustpilot, we've got a rating of 4.7 stars. In fact, I like to show that, often chat sometimes. So just Google Technic Force Ventures, and you will see that we've got a nice 4.9 stars on Google. That's from happy customers who love our products and also love the service, right? We don't want customers to feel that they haven't got the best value. So we always make sure you do. So you can see all the people who've been giving us good ratings for our support or for our products, who are absolutely happy with the kind of products we create, because that's what we do. We want to do quality work only, and we don't do any work that is subpar. So this is what we get in return, and I really appreciate the kind words of all the people who've gone actually to the website like Google and made a review, or people who are on Trustpilot talking about our products. They help us grow, they help us take forward. Like, once again, Techniforce have come to the fore to rapidly resolve an issue, because we have, by the way, 24 hours 6 days a week online chat support for all you guys. If you need any help with the product, we always take care of you. We make sure that you get the help. Now Dave is already in. Congratulations, Dave, and thanks for getting this product today. And I would appreciate if all of you who get the product today drop me a word. I can see actually the sales on my phone, and I see so many people have bought this product today already. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But I would appreciate even more if you come in and drop me a word in the chat and say, hey, I got this today, right? Carlos says Cyril and team are amongst the best in the business. I write it with no hesitation. Thank you, Carlos. I really appreciate it. E has a problem with my rewards program. E, have you tried talking to my support team? They will help you very fast, and I'm sure they will make sure that your problem is resolved. We've got Bruce Negro. Did I say that right? I hope I did. Bruce Nigro. Okay, so Bruce says, Cyril, hold on. Thank you. It scrolled past me. Let me see that. Thank you, Cyril. Amazing as always. Carlos is in. I'm in, Cyril. Thank you. I did not see the option to buy additional reseller accounts. Swati, can you please check that? Option to buy additional reseller account. We don't have it on this one, do we now? But I get your point. We should have it. So, all right, Carlos, I will send it to you one by one to one. I will have you that option. I know you love that because you get 99 more reseller accounts to sell. So we will actually, it's 140 more reseller accounts to sell. So I will get that happening. All right, let me see the latest chat again, guys. If you get the product today, just drop me a word in the chat. Let me know that you've got it. And E says no one has emailed me back. E, you have my email address. If not, you can write to Jeet@Technicforce. In fact, I'm going to type out my email address for you. Drop me an email. I will type my personal email address for you, and I will look this up, and I will make sure you get a pretty fast response. So this is my email ID. All you guys, if you want to mail me, you're always welcome to just mail me and send me any feedback. I like to be accessible to my clients. I'm not away. On the webinars, we always have an interactive chat, and I get a fresh, feeling about what my customers are thinking, how their experience was the last month. And I appreciate that. But also, you can just mail me and talk to me and tell me what you are facing. If you have any issues, I will deal with that. Not a worry about it. Uh, Lee says I'm transcribing. So this is actually a plugin from the transcribing extension. Fantastically. Sean says, thank you, Cyril. I'm all in plus some extras. Absolutely appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sean. And I'm sure you will enjoy this product. You will love this product. E says, I sent you a message to your Facebook Messenger. E, I'm not on Facebook much. Also on Facebook, whenever you send a message to a guy who's not directly connected, they go to the spam. I didn't see a message from you yet, but I will go in and look at Facebook today and find your message. Again, the link to buy is on the screen and it's also in the chat. Swati has dropped it. So if you want to get campaign builders today, click on that link and take a look and get campaign builders and drop me a message. If anyone here might wants to just refresh what campaign builders can do and you want to see a demo, I can show you a demo again right now. I will in fact play it on 1.5x, so it will finish faster. So if you want to check out the demo again, just let me know and I will play it one more time. Casper says I'm in. Thank you, Casper, for getting it. And I really appreciate your business. Welcome to Campaign Builders. Don't forget to tell me what you create, how you use it. My email address is in the chat. Ken Sapp is in. Hey, Ken, thanks again for buying another one of my products. I think you've been on all my recent webinars and you got all my recent products. I hope you're enjoying all of them. And thanks for buying Campaign Builders too. I appreciate it. Lee says, yes, please just join live. Welcome, Lee. You can transcribe it. You missed most of the webinar, sadly, but it's okay. You can join the second live session we have. By the way, guys, for all of you guys, if you want to join me again, if you joined in late maybe and you want to experience the live webinar from the beginning once more or the first time, please come to my next session, which is at 10 a.m. EST, and I will be talking again live and we'll be talking about the product one more time. So if you missed some of the webinar, you can see it live. We got Captain Success say demo for sure. All right, Captain, I'm going to play this demo. I'm going to go to YouTube and play it, in fact, because it's going to be, sorry, hold on, that's my mother's channel. Here we go. So do I have it? Do I have the demo in here? I hope I do. Let me check. Campaign Builders demo. So I'm going to play it at 1.5x. Just a second. Let me set it up. Business. In fact, 1.65. I think that's a perfect point. Hello and welcome to Campaign Builders, the ultimate software to automate your business using agentic AI. Well, so far you've been using AI like a prompt machine, prompting to get every outcome. So whenever you need to create social media content, you go out there and prompt GPT. But now things are going to change because your AI team will take over and work just like a human team, delivering the content to you, letting you post it according to your own desire and let you work with your team just like you work with human team members. So let's get started and take a look at Campaign Builders. Now, when you get started, your console will have a number of campaigns like I have on my console. That's how it should look. If you're running an agency, you can create a campaign each dedicated to one of your clients, dedicated to each client. And if you are promoting your own business and you've got a multiple products line, you can create a campaign dedicated to each products line. If you scroll down on the dashboard, you will see things like the number of posts that were created, how many posts were created today. You can see all of the posts that were created in all of your campaigns in one unified view. And to get into a campaign, all you need to do is click on the campaign name itself. If you want to create a new campaign, just click on see all and you can see all the campaigns that you've already created and you can add a new one over here. For our demo, I'm going to go into a campaign that I already created. Now, I've already got a bunch of team members here. These are all specialized agentic AIs and each of them does a specific task. Like Samira is a brand expert. Amina is all about customer engagement. John is into reporting. Kai is a videographer to create videos. So lots of different people, everyone handling a different task, just like a normal team. And you can recruit new people just by clicking on manage team and you can see all the team members are here. To recruit a new team member, click on recruit and you can see I've got already people like designers, engagers, reporters, videographers, promoters, meme creators, and responders, customer responders. So all of these are recruited. Now, when I click on a position that I want to fill, like trend catcher, I can just click on view detail and the AI will use its entropy engine to create a high quality custom AI that works just like a unique person and behaves and has a personality that is distinct. Check this out. This is the new person that's being recruited and you can set it up according to your own wishes. If you want to change the bio, you can change the bio. If you want to regenerate the image, you can. You can choose what languages they work in. You can choose how often they will create content for you. So it can be daily, twice a week, once a week, or as trends emerge, totally up to you. You should also be able to choose, or you can choose, where should they look for trends, social media industry, Google, all the sources, right? And what type of trends they should focus on. So you can pick up absolutely anything you want and it will even tell you what topics to target. So you've got some ideas over here. If you want to change that, you can. Otherwise, you can just click on this and add the trends that are relevant to your business, or you can remove the trends that are not relevant to your business if you want to add something new, like marketing ideas. Any topic you want, click on add and it will be added. So it actually does a lot of the job for you. So it recommended what topics you can target. You can change them as you want. You can change the display name, and you can even control the AI that they use in the backend. So is it Gemini, GPT, Claude, or Grok? You can choose that. And once you're ready to go, you can click on add to team. And before I continue, I just want to tell you one little secret, that the people that you recruit are absolutely culturally connected to the company you set up, to the campaign you set up. So if this campaign that I have got going is set up in a region where you got a certain kind of people, and if you set up the campaign in Europe or America or Southeast Asia or Japan, for example, the team members that you recruit will be accordingly of the same culture. The reason is that gives you maximum relevance, right? Click on add to team, and now the team is done, and you can see your entire team is set up, and now you've got Neha Kapoor also as a part of the team. So let's go back from here and look at the other stuff that we have in this. So I'm going to go back to businesses, and I'm going to go back to Techniforce, and how easy it is to set up the work, how easy it is to get work. I'm going to show you that in a second. Here is a little selection of the content that my team has been producing. You can see it's been all kind of stuff. It's been videos, images, short, content, text, memes, everything. So here's a video, for example, that one of the videographers created. And similarly, you can see you've got like engagement or brand promotion of your products. So all of that is done by different people at different times based on the mandate that you give them. And how do you do that? Well, it's very easy. You can just click on this, and this is like a chat, exactly the way you talk to your real employees. You can talk to your current employees, and they will do the work for you in this chat window, deliver the work to you in the chat window, and of course you can also see it on the wall. Let me give you an example. Like I can talk to a particular person, just type add, and for example, Neha is new, I can talk to her. Can you make sure that you give me a new trend post tomorrow? I want to post something in the morning. Just be natural. Tell exactly what you want to the AI. And here is the response. I've scheduled a daily trend post for technical marketing starting tomorrow morning. So it actually does the work just like a real person. You look for something that's related to technology. You can talk to the AI, tell it what you need, and it will get that done. And when the content is ready, it will be delivered in the chat, and you can consume it from the chat. You can take it and post it directly from the chat. And how do you do that? Well, we've got a super special system for that. It's very easy. There are two ways actually. The first way is you can, if you want to automate everything, you can connect your campaign to Buffer. So when you click on business and you click on settings, just click on next, and here scroll down, put in your Buffer key, and just save this campaign. And now you will be able to post from your chat to Buffer. So I've not connected any accounts to the Buffer yet, but if you click on the share button right over here, you will be able to select your Buffer channels and share to them. That makes it very easy for you to automate everything if you want to. But there is an even better way, because we want to maximize your reach, and Campaign Builder is designed to use the organic behavior that all the social media sites want you to do. So you should be posting content that you have, whether it's content to your LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, whatever you generate content for, you need to post that content to your social media sites from your phone, and that gives you the maximum AI reach. So to facilitate that, what we've done is we've created a special app. So for every campaign, a special app is created, and you can install it on your phone by just clicking on install the app. And there is a QR code that you can scan with your phone and put the app on your phone. So let me remind you, every campaign gets its own special app. So if you are an agency provider, all you need to do is take this QR code, save the image, send the QR code to your customer through email or WhatsApp or any other way. They can get the QR, they can scan the QR, and they can put the campaign on their phone, and they will get automatic delivery of the content, all done for them. You don't have to move a thing, and they will be able to post directly from the phone, and you can charge a nice retainer, giving them a bill every single month. So that's how easy it is. And by the way, the app name is branded by the campaign name itself, so it is absolutely white label for you. It doesn't say Campaign Builders anywhere in the app, so that you can actually charge the way you want, and you can even make it a personalized service or make it a service that you created. Now let's take a look at the app and see how that will work. And there I am inside the Techniforce app. This is a special app created only for Techniforce. Just click on it and it will open the entire marketing campaign on your phone. And now you can talk to any team member just like you talk to them on the computer. So you can even do a group chat, and you can review the work that they did for you. And if you need any work done, you can just ask, like, I need a post for X about marketing. Just put it there, and the right relevant person will respond. If they need any other information, they'll ask you, like Twitter or X, topic, small business. And there you have it. The post is ready. If you want to change it for anything, you can change it. If you want to make any changes, you can. Otherwise, you can just copy it and post it to your X. So right from your phone, just go to X, and now you can just paste it here. And that's how easy it can be to make a post, right? Now you can do anything. You can ask for a video too, or an image too. I want, for example, an image, business owner stressed. So anything that you need on the fly, you can get it right away. So Amina is making the image. She's our image expert. And there you have it. This is the stressed business owner. And you can similarly assign work for future on your phone too. Give me Clickforce tomorrow at 5 a.m. So just assign the task, and the relevant person will automatically pick it up and then give you the post tomorrow. So like, look at this, Zanila Moyo already pick up the post and they will give you the post tomorrow. So that's how easy it is to work with a team member. Now, if you want to work with a special person, let's say you want a meme. So let's go to Max, he's the memester, and ask him for a meme. And you got some ready-made options that you can select, like create a funny meme about industry. Now you can also put in your own stuff, like create a funny meme about a sad marketer, and just click on go. And now Max is working, creating you the meme. And there we have it. My marketing strategy is as effective as a screen door on a submarine. You got it within seconds, right? So this is how your team can just get the work done for you. And these are all specialists, just like your existing team, just like your real team members. And this is the content wall. It's also available on the mobile. Anytime you want to pick out an older content piece that your team created and you want to post it or something, just click on view. And now you can copy it, download it to your computer, post it from your mobile phone direct to the social media site that you're on. Now remember, your app continues working, your team continues working, whether you are online or not, they continue delivering. Anytime you come in, you will find all the work done and you are ready to go with it right away. Coming back to your computer, you can continue monitoring the work and continue assigning work to the people, to your team, inside of the team chat or inside of your campaign. Again, it's so easy. You can ask for information. You can even brainstorm with your team. For example, Kai, you can ask Kai, and you can ask it, what are you working on, just like a real person, and it will tell you exactly what they are doing and when it will be delivered. So this is incredibly lifelike teamwork, only possible through this modern technology called agent orchestration, and it's all a part of this new app, Campaign Builders. All the work that you do is here. It's delivered to your phone, auto posted using buffer, or manually posted by you. But that's not all. You can even create recurring tasks for your team super easily. All of your team members just use the edit button and you can see the kind of tasks that they've been assigned, like how often do you want posts, the topics they're using, and you can change it any way you want. For example, if you want to update this to once a month, you can. If you want to update this to twice a week, you can. And that way, same going for everyone, like if you want a daily post, you can choose the periodicity you want. So you can modify the tasks given to any person, and depending on what they're doing, like this is a meme creator, you can decide how many times you want a meme organically sent to you. This just makes your entire work autopilot. You don't even need to go to your team every day and tell them, I want this done today. You can just give them a broad picture of what you want to do all month, and they will just keep delivering the content to you. And all you need to do is just log in with your app and get to work. And whenever you want to change things a little, whenever you want to shake up things a little, you can easily let a person go. Let's say you want to change the promoter, you want to make the next promoter something different, you want to use the entropy engine to give you a new taste, new flavor, new style of doing work. Just fire the person, delete them, remove from your company, and then recruit that same profile all over again. So you will get a totally new kind of person, totally new execution doing the work for you. So that way you can keep your marketing totally fresh all the time. Check this out. We have a 100% fresh employee, Diego Arboleda, and he's got his all new style of working, and that will be different. That will be different from what you've done earlier. And that way, again, you can make your team totally different, to vibe differently, work differently, and make your content fresh all the time. So this is how campaign builders work. And if you're ready to automate your online marketing, get access today, and I will see you inside. Well, that was the demo on 1.5x. Do you guys listen to 1.5x videos all the time too? I always try to listen to videos in high speed, 1.5x, 2x mostly, and save time that way. And again, for you guys who watched the demo, who wanted to see the product in action, that was the demo. I hope you had fun second time around, and you learned what the product can do. It is about agent automation, and we're using 3 breakthrough technologies to make it possible, right? The 3 breakthrough technologies that actually make a product like this possible. I just want to highlight them one more because they are really cool technologies that we were able to put together and make this. The first one is agent orchestration. And agent orchestration is when your agents are capable to work together, right? It's not just one prompt AI that you're prompting all day to get the results. It's multiple agents, all with specific profiles, working together to deliver results to you. So that is agent orchestration. And the second is an autonomous content engine, content that gets delivered to you on autopilot all day. But again, all the content is coming from different agents, so it's uniquely designed, not just the same AI trying to send you the content in that looks like a cookie cutter content. Plus, you also have this new technology called long-term memory. Long-term memory, whenever you give an instruction to the AI, kind of like OpenClaw, this thing we actually took from OpenClaw, the inspiration for this. So it remembers what you said and then distills uses that information to create future content. So this is the complete marketing system for, I would say, social media, because it lets you automate your social media without having to worry about hiring people, without having to worry about getting a lot of people to do the job. You can have actually the entire team done for you. So you can have the entire team set up for you. Actually, I was looking for a slide that I had with which had all the different team members that you can hire. I think this one, for example, you can have strategists, copywriters, designers, video makers, social media, every single team person working for you. Sean says, "Can I have the copy of the presentation?" Yes, Sean, a copy of the presentation will be available publicly, and you can come to me after a few hours. In fact, to my team, they will give you a copy. They will give you a link to the copy, so it's available publicly, actually. That's right. So you can create a complete team of social media marketers for you, and you can also send it to your clients, because remember this app lets you create a white labeled client app. So you can make a custom app for your clients. Inside this product, you can create a QR code that you can send to your client. Then your client can scan the code and get a custom app on the phone that works only for them. That's only about their business. It even has the logo on it. People would absolutely love it. Small business owners, you tell them, here is a social media app that's for your business. It's absolutely customized for you. People love that because they love something that makes them feel unique and special, and it's not just any other app, it's their app which is on their phone with their logo. They get their social media content from it, they reply to the content, and they get modifications. They can ask to get new sort of content. They can talk to the AIs just like they talk to the real people, real team members, and get real outcomes. People will love that. Plus it has automation, and you can control the campaign. If you are the seller, you can even control the campaign. So that sort of capability, absolutely, I have never seen in a product. This is absolutely fresh. It's a breakthrough product for agencies. It's a breakthrough product for solo business owners, because you can automate your work, you can scale your work, and you don't need to have multiple employees to be able to do so. So very, very quickly, again, the link to get this product is on the screen. And if you get it today, I would appreciate if you give me a shout out. If you tell me, hey, Cyril, I got it, so that I can welcome you to the family. A lot of people got it today, and appreciate all of them. And if you had a great ride on the webinar, if you enjoyed the webinar, give me a I love it in the webinar. I give me a I love it in the chat, so that I know we had fun together on the webinar. You enjoyed the webinar as much as I enjoyed presenting to you. Remember, this was a live webinar. We talked, we asked, answer questions. Zippy says, I love you, Cyril. I love you too, Zippy. That's amazing to hear. So all of you guys, thanks again for all the love, and thanks for attending this webinar. Thank you for spending so much time with me. Lindsay says, I always love your webinars and hanging out with you and our community, Cyril. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Ken Sapp says, I love it. Captain Success, I love it. Thank you again for all you for coming in, all you guys. Really appreciate it. We've spent quite a lot of time together, and we'll be back again later with a new product. But before that, Stuvo Siddhi. I love it. Thank you, Stuvo Sidki. Appreciate you, Shubho Siddiqui. I, of course, I saw it clear. I saw the name clearly now. So again, we're gonna have another live session at 10 a.m. EST time. It will be about 9 p.m. for me. I love the timing here in Thailand. It's not that late in the morning. Sorry, not that late in the evening, and not that early in the morning. So appreciate that, and I will see you on the next live session at 10 a.m. On that note, this is Cyril signing off, and I'll be back again. Thanks again for all you guys who got the product today, and if you still want to get it, the link is on the screen. Bye for now.